developing future-ready leaders. And we heard from Nicholas Yap, who is the CEO in Australia of ComfortDelGro. And we listened to his story about the integration of whole brain thinking into the complexity of his world. We also heard from Hayden Fricky, who was actually instrumental in applying and coaching Nick through the changes and working with his team. So we heard about the integration of both the end user, ComfortDelGro, as well as Steople, the consulting company that was really bringing the journey to life and enabling that transformation and developing future-ready leaders.
I'm excited to be here chatting with Nick amongst all of my friends, and I hope you enjoy the conversations. Can you please welcome Nick Yap?
Thank you.
It's a tool that can be used at board level and CEO level and right down and then cascading. And the key is if you're trying to drive culture change across layers, you can have a tool and a language that can be used across different layers. It's not just a tool for executive, it's not just a tool for frontline, it's a tool that can have a shared language. And I think that's a key part of long-term culture change.
The HBDI was one in which I thought was an amazing moment because everyone started to get up off their chairs, started to laugh, started to share with each other, started to walk across the rooms and want to know about each other without actually looking at the title. That is the acceleration of the process, I suppose. The HBDI, like I said, was just an amazing opportunity for people to actually come together and forget about the fact that they were a CEO of a particular business unit, a director of a particular business unit, but people as human beings who fit in a space and an opportunity to have a conversation about the differences.
Oh, I love these events. I think Herrmann do a fantastic job of keeping us educated and across all the different ways that we could use the tool.
The aha moment for me was around how to get my teams also aware of their HBDI preferences or biases when they're either presenting or trying to bring on stakeholders within the business to look at a certain problem or an opportunity. So really to understand where those opportunities lie and how they can leverage those strengths or be aware of those blind spots at least, so they can be better leaders as well themselves.
Look, I think it's incredibly interesting to hear about how HBDI has been applied in businesses, and particularly something that is a complex business. I really liked the cultural adaptability part, the integration part, the thinking about how to bring diverse groups together. All of those things were super interesting to me.
And he talked about the playfulness of using the Herrmann tool, and I think that oftentimes we think that the boardroom is a very serious place and you can't bring playfulness into that world, and I think that he demonstrated and articulated a story where in fact you can do that and it can have material impacts, especially culturally.
For me is how you can look at what people need to do or should be doing from a whole brain perspective from their work, overlay those activities and then make people aware of what activities come naturally to them, what activities may require them to stand outside their comfort zone for a while. And that is incredibly powerful.
Every time I come to one of these professional development events, I learn something new about it. So I'm going to a deeper and deeper and deeper levels. And that's why I'm here.